Welcome back. Great to have you here on WKYT. Is your home poison-proof, not only for your kids, but for your pets as well?
Dr. Butch Schroyer is with the Animal Care Clinic, and he is here to tell us some things we need to consider when pet-proofing our homes. I'm sure a lot of people haven't heard of that.
Well, it's hard. It's probably more difficult than children are because they're much more active than young kids who we worry about getting the cabinets to learn. Dogs are always
tell them really as much.
And if you tell them, they don't care. You know, if they go to the cabinet and they smell it, they'll start figuring out a way to open a cabinet up. So you can still use the children's little locks that you put on and latches to keep from getting the lower cabinets. Cats can get on the upper cabinets. You know, sometimes you're going to open the upper cabinet and the cat's in the upper cabinet.
That has happened to me
They
before.
learn to do that. So you can't put things up high and expect that they're going to be safe. So it's very, very difficult. But one of the biggest things is try to go through your house and make a list of the things you know that could be a problem.
What are some of those things we should worry about?
Any prescription drug is a potential harmful component. You're taking it for a reason. Heart medications, anti-anxiety drugs, drugs for ADD and ADHD that the kids are taking can be a problem if they get into their pets. So we want to make sure we know they're in the house and they're locked up. Dogs have mouths that'll break the bottles open if they want to get into them. So you want to get them up out of the way as much as you can, but you want to know what you have. So if they do get in it, you can at least call me and let me know what they've gotten into. Is it going to be a problem? How many did they eat? One might not be a problem, 10 could be a problem.
Now, what about foods? I know there are a lot of foods that animals aren't supposed to have.
Foods you got to watch out for. Of course, we were talking a little bit off camera about grapes and raisins. A lot of people know that can be a problem. It causes renal or kidney failure in dogs if it's right. Not all grapes are going to do it. So sometimes there's a little growth on it that leads to deposit or residue that causes problems. So you might say, I've always given my dog grapes. Well, you just playing Russian roulette.
Exactly.
The next time might be the one that gets them. So just don't do it. Onions and garlic can be a problem for us and cause renal problems. But we put garlic powder and things lots of times as seasoning on our foods. But we also sometimes when we're doing homemade diets with dogs, we may sprinkle lightly with garlic. Just don't overdo.
Quickly, we're heading toward Halloween. A lot of that candy will be around. That's probably not a good idea either. Let the dogs
It's not, and the sugar part's not a big deal. But if you start on one thing, they get this, they get that. Next thing you're eating a Milky Way and a chocolate component. And chocolate, we all know, can cause a problems. But it's a relationship. Is it a dark chocolate, a bitter chocolate, a sweet chocolate, a milk chocolate? How much did they eat? A dog can get in and eat a 5-pound box of candy before you even know they're in it.
That's so true.
You and I are going. We might want to do that, but we're probably going to get full long before it hits us. The dog eats it, and then they've got it all in, and now we got a problem.
Yeah, no restraint.
We all love our pets, so it's so good to have you here with us to help us keep them safe.
Dr. Butch, thank you. LexingtonVeterinarian.com is your web address for more info and some tips. Thanks for being here.